When your house was built, did the builder use a lead water line to connect to city water? It's a question many of us can't answer.
Well, now, under new laws, cities are being forced to get the answer for homeowners. 7 Action News reporter Kim Russell rode along as city workers try to get the answer for one family in Oak Park.
Does your water go through a lead pipe before it comes out of your faucet? I followed Oak Park city workers as they worked to help one man figure out just that.
With this one here, we may have an issue.
Eric Stewart is a public service worker in Oak Park. He's busy carrying out the requirements of a new law passed last year. It requires cities take inventory of not only lead pipes in their infrastructure, but in lead service lines on private property leading to homes. Timothy Marks called Oak Park for help after seeing our story on how to identify a lead service line in your house. It's something communities are asking people to check out if their house was built before the 1950s.
I seen your report and I immediately went to inspect mine, and it was completely flush with the cement. I couldn't see any of the copper.
The city is going to dig outside to check his line.
Case of lead is usually a heavy silver pipe, usually with a bulge.
What we're talking about here are the private lines. So these are everything from the water box into the home.
Oak Park City Manager Eric Tungate says he wants people to know that the water itself is safe. The problem is infrastructure on private property. The tests making headlines were done at homes with lead water lines. In Oak Park, 10 out of 30 such homes tested recently had action level amounts of lead in the water.
It's an issue that we should all be taking seriously.
In Oak Park, it's believed about 350 homes will be found to have lead lines, and each will cost about $5,000 to replace. And even though it's not the city's infrastructure at issue, cities under the new law are paying to replace the private lines.
Flint taught us what happens when we try and use cheap solutions. People get sick, people die.
But we're doing a better job trying to find the lead in water. And not surprisingly, we're finding it.
Dr. Mona Hanna Atisha, the doctor who exposed the Flint water crisis, says people should have their own water tested. And if any level of lead is detected, take action.
Incredible science has taught us that there's no safe level of lead because of what it does to developing brains, to developing children.
Doctors say lead exposure can hurt a child's ability to think and impact their behavior. They say the key is preventing exposure. Kim Russell, 7 Action News.